Alright guys, today I'm gonna sum up Black Ops 2 in 2 words: lag and unbalanced. So, let's get into why I think that. Alright, so guys, why do I think it's unbalanced? Laggy? Let's start off with, a confession. I haven't played this game in, I don't know how long. And it's also been one of the least played Call of Duties, at least for me, and I don't know how many. Actually, since I started playing in WW2. Yeah. Other than like World at War and COD 4, which I've sometimes gone back and played. I bought those again. COD 4 I bought twice, and World at War only once on the PC for custom zombies. But this one was actually the least played out of all of them. My hopes for this were they really shot high for this. I remember in materials they said it's going to be a new COD 4 or some crap like that, and my hopes were really high, and maybe they weren't as high, they were higher than they were supposed to be. It was probably too high, but whatever. I did overplay it in the first month though, so I did enjoy it quite a bit in the first month. It kind of died down for me. Stopped having fun. Then I started playing zombies, and zombies was sort of a solo thing for me because nobody really liked transit other than me. And then I kind of bored myself out of that, and people got into it on the next map packs, but I wasn't really into it. And then at one point I wasn't even here when one of the map packs dropped, so I wasn't really into that map. I think it was the last one. So not the last one, the one with the western zombie map. That one I missed. Oh, whatever. Shit happens. Sometimes you're not home. This overplaying of it was probably the reason I started hating it so much and resenting my time on this game. But I don't know, I don't know, I wanted to like it. That's what I tried so hard, but it just wasn't happening. And I think that's why I hated it, but I did hate it, and at least the multiplayer was really bad. I'm starting with the multiplayer here. Sorry guys if you guys like single player, but most people only care about multiplayer. The Call of Duty is usually known for 60 FPS games. This is on the footage you're seeing is PC. I played it on the free-to-play weekend. It seemed a lot more stable there, but I have a beast of a machine, i5 4670, and EVGA 670 for the win 2. For the one signature 2, that is, with the 2 fans. Ran it fine, but on the current generation of consoles, that means Xbox 360, PS3, ran like crap. It's not going to be on the next consoles, but the next one will be on both sets of consoles, which kind of worries me, but at the same time, I mean, it'll run fine on the next gen consoles if it's made to run on this gen, so that one's gonna have stable frame rate, I'm hoping. If it doesn't, I mean, fuck it. And then the graphics, that's what I had here on my notepad. I actually wrote a notepad. I have a notepad and I wrote down a page of notes. You might hear my pen clicking from time to time as I fumble with it. The graphics are too cartoony for I fell in love with them to be too. They were like sort of grimy, realistic-ish graphics. I Not to the point of Battlefield 3, but they were, what I, thought Call of Duty should look like. That World of War and COD 4 I like the most, graphically speaking. They looked the best. They had the feel, the graphical look I was looking for. They felt right. The ones after that didn't quite feel right. They didn't feel the same. So, yeah. Okay, I'll give them this much. They did bring a lot of quote-unquote innovation. The 10-point system. I mean, some of these maps had good flow. Some had okay counter spots to, head glitches and stuff, but I don't know. Everything seemed to be about chest high. You only saw their head over top of it. I didn't like that. I don't like a ton of head glitches, and I don't like, too little head glitches. This is the second gameplay, by the way, also on PC. If there's more after this, I only planned on doing 10 minutes, 2 gameplays worth. But if there's more, I'll probably pause to put more gameplay on there. But all the gameplay will be from the free-to-play multiplayer weekend. So these were noobs I was playing against. Don't take it like I'm some sort of beast. These were noobs. Oh, fair enough. Oh yeah, the theater mode. The theater mode was great in this one. It wasn't like NW3's where it just kind of shook all over the place. It wasn't like Black Ops where sometimes you wouldn't even find your gameplays in there. Black Ops 2 had a good theater mode. It was probably the best out of all of them. So there's nothing bad I can say about that. The 10-point system was good in theory, but it didn't work out the way it should have. They made pistols worth more than primaries, or not worth more. They made them worth the same, but they were just as powerful as well, which makes sense in your head. But you're getting outshot by a pistol when you're using an SMG. That just doesn't make sense. You should kill faster with an SMG than with a pistol. Pistol should be there in case you injured them, and you're about to reload, but you pull out your pistol. And so what I'm thinking in the next one they should do, which they're not doing. I already know they're not doing, but what they should have done is they should have made the pistol be an attachment for your gun. So you can either choose an attachment or a secondary. Just my idea. Whatever. The fact that you can't stack kill streaks pissed me off. You can get one off the other. What I mean by stacking is if you go through your kill streaks and then get your second UAV before you call your last one in. It doesn't keep the old one. Why? I mean, there's no reason why that I see other than consoles just couldn't handle it. They didn't have enough memory, which they probably don't. But you should have been able to keep that old UAV. I don't know what was wrong there, but something went wrong in the development process, and they thought that this system of selecting which one was more important than actually keeping multiple ones. I guess they also didn't want the rich to be really rich. To get your next one, you have to call in your previous one. You have to take that second to put yourself in harm's way. That's the other reason I can think of now that I'm actually putting a little bit of thought into it. But yeah, I mean, I really think they should have done it where you can have multiple UAVs in your pocket at one time. Now the single player is great. The single player was a lot of fun. It had multiple endings. Really changed a lot from old Call of Duties where it was you walk one way and you shoot. You just shoot everyone in your way, or you can just, on regular, you can just run past them. You can still sort of do that most of the missions like that, but there's some choices you can make where it'll change the outcome of the game. That was fun. That really changed the game up. Oh, I I said it was fun, but you know, really added a replay. I didn't care very much about the story. I never do for Call of Duty. And I play it to, get used to the guns or whatever. The career class system in the campaign, great idea. I played it to get used to the guns and stuff. And hopped on multiplayer, and away I went at killing people. Other than that, I don't know what else to say about this game. I guess rating. I would give this a out of 10, 7. It changed quite a bit from the last one. It improved, but it also went back. 6.57. It's an average game for me, just like every Call of Duty. Minor changes, minor setbacks. Average game. Not too much to be worried about. Just, whatever. Call of Duty. That's what it is. Bye. Peace. Subscribe, like, favorite.